Hey guys, welcome back. It's Anime Demon here, and I'm just getting straight into the story. This is number 5. That's what I'm starting off from. Number 5. All right, Naruto, you're going to be tested to see which level you're in. Gaara said the next day, while they were having breakfast at the Kazekage mansion. Gaara told Naruto to stay there, as they have more than enough room there. Naruto is currently the Kage's bodyguard and right hand man. He was sent on a mission that went well all extremely quick because of his efficiency. People feared him. This his title, Blood Shadow. This was only his first week at Suna. Naruto wore a black pants, a black long sleeve shirt. Imagine Naruto in a Johnny outfit, without the vest all in black. He wore black ninja sandals. His waist held quite a few pouches to contain all the necessary equipment. A beautiful Kusenji that had a black handle strapped to his back. Naruto-kun. He heard the screams of his name. Oh shit. Naruto thought he broke into a spirit and could hear the girls running after him. A sprint. My bad. Into a sprint and could hear the girls running after him. He blended into the shadows and watched the girls run past him. He then disappeared to the Kage's office. Tamari was grinning at him when he entered. We saw, Tamari said simply, still grinning with Kun Kanroko. I just said his name like last time and I forgot his name already. Kanroko. Something like that. It's something close to that. Sorry. Naruto groaned, don't get me started on how annoying they are. Then Naruto sensed 3 familiar chakras at the door. The door opened and 3 Genin stepped in after Gaara said it come in. Naruto sensei, Gaara sama, Tamari sama. Oh, Kankuro, there it is, Kankuro sama. They greeted in unison. They nodded their greetings in return. Naruto is a year younger than the Guineas that just entered, but he is their sensei, and they respect him. That's the important thing. I've called you guys here to tell you about the oncoming tuning exam. Gaara explained. We'll do it. Naruto said and reached over to receive the papers that he has to hand to his team to get consent. His guineas looked at him. Uncertain. What's wrong? Tamari asked. We don't know if we're ready. I mean, I don't want to disappoint Naruto sensei. The only female of the team, Hakura, said. Naruto was shocked to hear that. His students were worried that they would disappoint him. The Sand Similes grinned and smiled. They knew it. This was the right team for Naruto. We don't want Naruto sensei to be let down. He has given us so much. The boys, Akira and Katsu, said. When Naruto turned to look at his team, they were shocked to see him smile. I have faith in you guys. I know you guys would do me proud, Naruto said and went over to hug his team, who all had a grin that is too big for their faces. Thank you, Sensei, Naruto nodded. Let's go. I want to get this signed quickly, Katsu explained. When Naruto chuckled, they almost got a flippant heart attack. Did Sensei just, Haruka whispered in her timid voice. I think he did. Oh my god. Yes. Operation Make Sensei Show Some Emotion has progressed. Bruh. This is funny. I'm loving this story. I'm sorry, but back into it. Katsune said Kankuro and Tamari laughed when they heard that. They wanted to make me happy. Of course, kid. So you don't regret coming. Nope, not even a single bit. Naruto thought as he stared at the cheering guineas. I loved my decision. Where's the examination held? Naruto asked, while his team was doing their little celebration dance in the office. It's in Konoha, and here it's an allowance thing. The first and second examination is at Konoha. The last is held here. The first is written, the second is combat, and the one must be survival since it's hard is held in Suna. Naruto thought as he nodded. We'll be going as well, Tamari. Tamari, would you be one of the protectors? Gara said. Naruto nodded to show his understanding. This means I have to face them again. Naruto thought as he was dismissed, so he ushered his team out. Back to when Naruto left the land of waves. Tazuna finished building the bridge, so Team 7 left. Inura insisted on naming it the Great Naruto Bridge. I just hope that Kiddo is alright, Tazuna said. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bruh, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, y'all. But, where was I? Okay. Worried about Naruto. Okay, relatives. Okay, worried about. Wait, no. Yeah, I just saw the Tazuna said. Worried about Naruto. Team 7 walked back in a reluctantly silent manner. Each were lost in their own world of thoughts. Come in, Saratobi said. Sabitobi answered to the knock on his door. Team 7 reported mission is success. Hikashi. Hi. Naruto left. Sabatori said after a long pause and taking a drag from his pipe. He's not in Konoha Shinobi anymore. This message was then relayed to all Konoha. A lot of the villagers celebrated, which caused teams 7, 8, 9, 10, and their sensei to glare at them. It's so quiet, Kiba said sadly. He missed Naruto, the bright blue of sunshine, and the one that always cheers you up when you are feeling down. Hinata had bawled her eyes out. Neji confronted her. Naruto had made a big impact on his life as well. He mean him realize that life isn't about destiny or fate. They all went to Ichiraku's sometime during that day to pretend that Naruto was still there with them and everything was fine. Oh, this is a good. The Sanaginis in their cage, along with his bodyguards, traveled together towards Konoha. Naruto and the other two Sand siblings, Kankuro and Tamari, were Gaara's bodyguard. The Guineas chatted between themselves quietly. Naruto was glad that his team was so quiet. Was a quiet bunch. They weren't the only Suna participating, but the other Suna Guinea teams all wanted more prep time, so they decided to travel to Konoha later. When they arrived, Rookie 9 and their sensei stood in front of front gates to greet them along with Tsunade, the newly appointed Hokage. Sarutobi and Suzune welcomed Kazekage. Tsunade greeted. She had heard about Naruto, whom she was very close to. Naruto had reminded her of her deceased little brother and her boyfriend. She was very upset when she came back and heard that Naruto had quit and left Konoha. The Tsunagini surprised Konoha with their kindness and politeness. Sensei taught us to have courage and be kind, Haruka said in her quiet voice. She sounded like the Hinata. She sounded a little like Hinata. She wears a red kimono, and her hair is a really close shade of red with a hint of brown. I just quote the new Cinderella movie. Bro, why'd I read that? Bro, I'm sorry. Who's this sensei of yours? He sounds very wise, Asuma asked, looking around, but he saw no man that is old enough to be that wise. It might be Conqueror or Tamari. The blonde clad looks like he is part of the Guinea's team as well. Naruto sensei, Akira called out to catch his attention. Yes, Akira, he said as he looked at Akira, which caused the Konoha shinobis to gasp. Do they know you, sensei? Katsuna asked. Naruto regarded. The Konoha shinobis with cold blue eyes. Yes, I was once a Konoha shinobi, Naruto admitted. So you know your way around then, Akira said excitedly, happily at the prospects of getting to taste good food. You just want the food, don't you? Naruto said. You know me well, sensei, Akira said, grinning. Naruto, Tsunade whispered. Tsunade-san, Naruto greeted with a bow. He's so polite. He never was. Tsunade caught sight of a string at Naruto's neck. He was still wearing the necklace she gave him. Tsunade smiled. You mean Naruto is your sensei? Sakura asked. Yes, Haruno's son, Naruto said. Let's go, guys. I'll bring you guys around. Garasima has business to attend to. Has business to attend. We'll find a inn, then meet up with Conqueror and Tamari-san. Hai said. They shores and left with their sensei. Tamari and Conqueror glared at Sakura, who cowered a little. This is going to be a long stay. Naruto walked with his Guinea team in town. The girls or women, they all blushed madly at Naruto and had collapsed from nosebleeds. Team Naruto grinned at each other. Their senseis just established a fan club here. What do you guys want to eat? Naruto asked his team. Anything, they explained cheerfully. Naruto regarded his team before gesturing for them to come with him. Ichiraku's Haruna, Hakurina read quietly. Naruto nodded as he looked back at the restaurant, almost nostalgically. I used to come here when it was the only thing I could afford. Team Naruto looked at each other sadly. It was also because the others hated me they didn't let me in. And feared I would kill them because of what I possess, Naruto said quietly. He felt something wrap around his shoulder and pressed against him. Naruto froze but relaxed when he realized it was Haruna being in her motherly mode. Let's go eat, sensei, she whispered, warning her sensei to not be upset. Welcome. What can I get for you guys? I didn't even ask. She blushed and flattered when she saw Naruto. 4 bowls of Mitsu ramen, please. I can Nin-chan. Okay, she said, but froze. Did he just call her Nin-chan? Only one person she knows calls her that. Naruto, she whispered. Yes, Nin-chan. Naruto asked innocently. It's you. Oh my god. Toy-san. She screamed for her dad. It's Naruto-kun. He's back. There was footsteps after some clings of kitchen utensils. Naruto! He greeted warmly and realized Naruto's headband wasn't Konoha's. He nodded. This village deserted. They were the ones who treated their Jinchuriki badly. Good decision, Naruto. Thank you. Tenchi went to make his order and came back with 4 steaming bowls of ramen. So, who are the 3 kids? Akina asked. They are my team. He's our sensei, the team chirped. Oh my god, this ramen is good, Akira explained as he slurped loudly. Tenshi, Tenshi and Akina laughed. Naruto being a sensei, impressive. Tushi said. Techi said, "Yep, he's a year younger than us. That's the cooler thing," Katsu said, waving his chopsticks. Alright, I'll leave you guys to converse. Does any one of you want more? Tenchi asked. Me, this the guinea yelled at their hands. Shut up. He chuckled and provided to make their orders, while Arkin entertained the other customers. Where do you guys think Naruto might be? Tintin asked as Rookie and Nine walked together towards nowhere in particular. Their only aim is to look for Naruto. Ugh, that sensei is so hard to find. Katsuna grumbled as Team Naruto walked past Rookie 9. Let's help them, Lee said. No, Neji immediately objected. Why not? They are so youthful. We should be youthful with our help too. Lee said. No, it's their team training. Naruto isn't hiding from them for a reason like merely trying to avoid them. Shikamaru explained as he watched Team Naruto standing and cheering. Alright, that's it. Haruka-kun, Haku-chan, Akira said. Explain in Hakura cheering. Hakura nodded. The ground immediately started to crack from the tip of her foot. She had pushed chakra from her foot down into the ground and held enough for it to crack the ground, and it was spread throughout very quickly to open up the ground. They saw a quick flash of yellow. Shit! Quickly quickly to open up the ground. They saw it. Wait no! Quickly, Koksu cursed under his breath as they went into formation, back to back, kunais in hand. They scanned their surroundings instantly. They froze when they felt a breeze touch the back of their necks. Naruto was standing upside down from the tree branch they were standing under. Naruto had trapped them each, significantly that they are dead. Signally, they are dead. Naruto flipped around so that he landed on his feet. Sensei, they greeted. What's your mistake? Naruto asked. We didn't check above our heads, Katsuna said. Naruto nodded and raised an eyebrow, signaling for them to continue the list. They frowned as they thought hard. Naruto sighed and said, never ever stand under a tree branch unless you can watch your heads, or have a jutsu to protect your heads, and let out a blast of wind to deflect the oncoming kunais. Nice, Tamari's voice sounded as she jumped down from the trees. This is how you do it, Naruto said, then swung around to block Kankuro's attack. Tamari and Naruto went back to back. She blocked Kankuro's attack while Naruto blocked Gaara's attack. Tamari, Naruto whispered to get her attention. Ha! Naruto flashed away. Tap, flash of yellow. Tap, Gaara's down. Kankuro's down. Enemies defeated. Team Naruto stared in awe at seeing their sensei in action, which rarely happens. Naruto being faster than Gaara's sand goes up by itself, and Naruto being able to even touch him is impressive and very fast. Okay, I love your teamwork today. Haruka, your chakra control has gotten better. Akira, Katsu, good sensory. Thank you, Sensei. Naruto, you have a mission, Gaara said as he held out a scroll. Naruto took it and scanned through it before it caught fire because Naruto set fire nature chakra through it to get rid of it. Hi, Kazekage-san. Sama. Naruto bowed before turning back to his team. Work on the scrolls I gave you guys, he ordered before disappearing. Naruto has changed so much. My hands being numb, getting numb. This is chapter 9. I'll let y'all know what chapter I'm on. This is chapter 9. Naruto's mission is very simple. Retrieve a forbidden scroll that a rogue ninja stole. The rogue ninja didn't even know what hit him. Poor guy. But I suppose it isn't so bad. He didn't feel any pain. The Konoha ninjas flinched in surprise when Naruto appeared next to them. That was the quickest mission ever, Lee exclaimed as Naruto chucked a scroll to Gaara. Sensei, a kid came over asking for you, Akira said as he dodged his teammate's attack. Who? Something. Konohamaru. Naruto questioned and received affirmative from his team. Naruto caught a moment in the corner of his eye. A square-shaped box that was supposedly a rock was inching towards him. Naruto, make a cage bushin with a little chakra as possible, without people detecting it. The clone approached the box from behind and ripped off the box. There was a boom and smoke filled the area where the box once was. Too much powder, Mogi. Konohamaru exclaimed, coughing. Naruto sent a blast of wind to blow away the smoke. Naruto Nichan, I was looking for you. I can do every Rasengan now, Konohamaru said proudly, before making one to show his friend and rival. Naruto ruffled the academy student's hair slightly, making Konoha smile even wider. Alright guys, good luck, Naruto said, and was immediately engulfed in a hug by his students. Now, go in, Naruto said, pushing them forward with a blast of wind. A scared-faced man that had the fiercest and most intimidating expression entered the examination room. A few had gulped in fear. The man introduced himself as Ibuki, a torture and interrogation specialist. He passed out the rest and give out instructions that doesn't make much sense. No cheating. Doesn't anyone know that? But the questions, they aren't getting level questions. There will be penalties if the wrong time is set for each question. That's odd. Hakura bit her lip as she tried to mentally connect with her team. It was a jutsu that Naruto taught her, seeing that she had the best chakra concentration among her team. Hey, Akira, Katsu, can you guys hear me? She saw the two jerks slightly, but otherwise they didn't move much. Haruka, I have figured out the point of the examination. It is to cheat. Let me finish. Hakura snapped mentally at her team that was about to point out that the examiner said no cheating, that they were going to be watched. The point of being in the ninja is to spy and protect people. The spy means to cheat. You have to cheat without getting caught. That's the point. Do you get it now? With the second instruction, I think it is about to accolading the correct timing and prioritize the questions. It's like an emission. You have to know when to do something and how. Hakura explained. Carefully. Her teammates made noises slightly that they understood. Now, then Naruto could Here, people getting called out, and quite soon, and quite a few of them were disqualified from their failing to cheat properly, and all their scores being deducted. It has only been 2 minutes into the examinations. I should try this jutsu that Sensei taught me because of my bloodline, Hakura thought as she clenched her pen carefully to make a discreet hand sign. Can you guys hear me? Hakura mentally asked. She saw the tiny jerk. Now let's do this. We'll discuss together. I'm sorry, but that was like the part from before. So I just went back to now. Let's do this. We'll discuss it together because that's the end of like how that part ends. Soon, Team Naruto figure out which order they should do the questions and finished the questions easily. All right, for the 10th question, but first you have to decide whether you want to take it or not. If you don't, the rest of your team fails with you, and you guys can live. After your team numbers are recorded down, but if you do want to take the risk and don't answer the last question correctly, you'll never be able to take the tuning examination ever again. It could be said with an emotionless face. Bursts of examinees exploded through the room. Shut up! That shocked team, which made them all shut their mouths to listen. So who's going? He asked with a slight smirk. Many raised their hands. Ibiki noticed that 3 particular students weren't fazed by the question. And in fact, they were so relaxed that they were smirking, little, looking like they are calculating how many teams are left and their success rate anymore. No, this is the end of the examinations. You all pass. He boomed. What? You could say the two choices were your questions. When you guys are real ninjas, it is critical you guys go all out to do missions. Suicide or not, it's a ninja's way to be loyal to their own country. You must almost make the right decision. That's what the paper is for. You must prioritize your things and spend the correct amount of time on each. He saw how suddenly all 3 of their attentions all snapped to the window. He too turned to see what they were looking for and saw a brick coming towards the window, followed by smoke bombs and someone jumping in. Hello, I'm Uncle. I'm your protector for the second examination. 60 of them, Ikibi. You left 20 teams. No matter. I'll reduce that number by half in no time, she said evilly. Now follow me to begin your second examination, she yelled and jumped out of the window. This is called the force of death. Uncle went through the rules and what they were meant to do. It's simply actually each team gets either a heaven scroll or an earth scroll. Once you have the team's both scrolls, you head to the central tower. You only have 5 days to complete it, so only 10 teams or lesser can succeed. Akira said quietly to his team once they got their scrolls, Earth, and headed to their gate to wait for the start signal. Should we finish this quickly, or should we have some fun? Katsu asked, bored. The 2 Konoha shinobis observed the group conversation. I say we finish this quickly. I'm very, very, very hungry, Hakura said. You're always hungry, Hakura said, and Hakura and Katsu yelled. I want to eat that ramen Naruto Sensei brought us, too, Akira whined as he was still in his planking position. I'm surprised you aren't overweight, Katsu said. He does a lot of intense exercise. Look, even when resting, he is still exercising, Haku said. Huh? What do you mean? They stared at him. Is he really that dense? Look at yourself. You were planking just now. Now you just did back bend and is still staying in the bridge position. Holding your ankles. Akun blinked and looked at the position he is in. Oops, bad habit. It's a good habit. Good exercise, right? Then they heard the serial of the bell. They strolled in slowly, which confuses the shinobi. who opened their gates. Don't they want as much time as possible? Hand over your scrolls and we won't hurt you, a cocky Konoha Kunichi said. Protect me, Akura-kun, Katsu-kun. Hakura squeaked as she dove behind them. They knew what she was planning. Hakura did a hand sign, and the fun began. They watched as the Konohaka shinobi screamed and scratched at the air. Katsu went over and took the group's scroll. Heaven scroll. Great, let's go. Bro, Aku said, and they took off at lightning speed towards the central tower after Hakura releases her genjutsu. They opened up the scroll, and which shocked the protector that appeared. Uncle, what? You guys finished. What? She asked. What? She asked in confusion. She checked the clock. It has only been 5 minutes into the examination. It's supposed to last 5 days. LOL. Not in our case. Uncle's son. Akira said, you guys are good. Who's your sensei? She asked excitedly. As they walked to where they can have their names recorded down and they can rest until everyone else comes. They didn't answer since they saw their Kazekage and the Hokage. Kazekage-kun, Kazekage-sama, Hokage-sama. They all greeted. Both cages were surprised to see Team Naruto had already finished. So who's your sensei? Uncle asked again. Naruto is their sensei, Tsunade said. Naruto, as in Uzumaki Naruto, Uncle asked. They nodded. Where's sensei? Hakura asked, directing the question at Gaara. He's on a mission. A breeze and a flash of yellow beside them either scared or slightly shocked them. Sensei, the Guineas shouted before jumping on him. Naruto dodged in reflex and had his students down on the ground and they snapped. Just because you guys finished fast doesn't mean you should be smug about that. Naruto lectured as he helped his students up. Sorry, we were just excited to see you. Akira admitted. Aw, I'm touched, Naruto said. Touching his chest and batting his eyelashes, Uncle resembles a tomato. And she looks like she's about to faint and get a nosebleed from Naruto's hotness. Gaara, Naruto said, and handed the said man a scroll. They're half dead, by the way. What do you mean? I think you might want to interrogate them. So they are paralyzed, and I kinda might have beaten the crap out of them. Right, Sensei? You didn't beat the crap out of the others you have to capture. Akira said. I don't, Naruto replied, looking straight at his students. Then why did you? Uncle asked, but was interrupted by Hakura. But they insulted your loved ones, she said with realization. They all knew how protective he was towards his loved ones and his comrades, and especially them. His students not. His students. Naruto nodded. Now, kids, let's go. I'll treat you guys. Yes, food, Akira screamed in excitement and was about to take off if Naruto didn't pull on the back of his shirt to get him back. Let me finish. Sorry, Uncle, Akira said sheepishly. As I was saying, I'll treat you guys. Then we train. Is that a deal? They all crushed. The Jonis, Chunies, and Kage's present all smiled. Naruto has his way with his students. They easily obeyed him. He also has a lot of jutsus up his sleeve. Hakura, good job. For what sensei? They heard them say as they watched Team Naruto walk away. You master a communication jutsu I taught you. Huh? Thank you, sensei. I feel so at ease around him. So happy. Thank you, sensei. After all the Guineas teams that survived around the Hokage gave a short speech before Starting the matches. There were 8 teams, meaning 24 Guineas in 12 matches in total. 1 Suna, 1 4 Konoha, Rookie 9, I Kamigitsune, 2 Imurara. Unless some people forfeit now, this is also as a team. You forfeit your teammates as well. One Guinea raised his hand to forfeit after their names were taken down. The team left. Still encouraging each other and not mad at each other. That is true ninja spirit. Right now the preliminary examination is going to begin. After this examination is over, the next one will be held in Suna in a month's time. Please look at the screen for the 2 competitors. The preliminary exam protector said in a loud and clear voice. First up, Hakura versus Ken Wanatobi. Wannabe. Watanabe. There it is. I got that name. Last name. Can this 2 please remain down here and the rest not fight beside head upstairs? Hakura quietly sized up her opponent. Her opponent was an average built boy from Awa, that was currently smirking at her. Cockiness leads to disaster, Haruka thought, remembering Naruto's lesson. While they were observing the others' team's training while in Suna, it was training for patience and to have some life lesson learned. Come on, little girl, raise your hand and say you give up. You'll never beat me. Who's your sensei? I can't believe that sensei of yours thinks a little girl like you can survive the ninja world and is a dangerous world. You're better off at home. You want to know, I don't mind if you insult me, but insult my sensei, and you'll wish you have never been born. My sensei is Uzumaki Naruto. He's the bodyguard of the Kazekage and his right-hand man. Haruka growled, growled, and her hand raised to a single hand sign. Naruto looked surprised. Haruka was so protective of her comrades. What the hell? No one does hand signs with one hand, he exclaimed, in shock and a little hint of fear as it was an unfamiliar hand sign. Too bad. Would be an experience for you, if you're still alive, that is. Haruka growled out, still angry at the fact that her opponent insulted her sensei. Haruka, Naruto said in a warning tone. She looked up to look at her sensei that is upstairs behind Ken Wanatobi. Whatever that dude's name is. I don't really care. Don't worry, sensei. I'm sure this cocky bastard can take it. Just make sure you don't kill him, Naruto said. I will, sensei. Your sensei is that kid. My sensei is on the bingo book, Haruka yelled angrily. What? That kiddo? You're right. He is a kid, but he is of a higher ranking, even though he is younger than me. Haruka said, and that's when screaming started. Pain-filled screamed from Ken. He collapsed on the ground, clutching his head. What is she doing? Guy asked. Genjutsu, Naruto replied. That's her clan's bloodline. Their genjutsus are extremely powerful that it can kill with merely just genjutsu. But it is forbidden jutsu that kills, not the normal clan jutsu. And how does she know this forbidden jutsu? Kurane asked. She doesn't know it. She doesn't. I do. Isn't it a bloodline thing? Kakashi asked. Naruto nodded. Then why would you? He knows it because my parents gave me the permission to use that jutsu, so he can teach it to me in the future. Haruka said when she jumped up to the second floor. Why haven't you taught her the jutsu yet then? Sasuke asked. It's none of your business, Uchiha, Akira said. Ha, the famous Uchiha, second. Naruto jumped down to the boy on the ground. He kneeled next to the kid and checked him. Naruto's hands glowed green as he held the boy. Naruto couldn't help but chuckle when he saw that genjutsu was cast on the boy. He saw Sensei. You saw Sensei. Haku asked, grinning. Yeah, I never knew a ninja would be afraid of that. Haku commented as Naruto helped the waking boy up and onto the second floor. What did you see? A ninja from another village asked. Naruto looked at the ninja, then at Haruka, and then and the boy that looked like he was praying them not to tell. Haruka nodded as she heard Naruto's thought. They won't tell. This ninja has a future in front of him. It is none of your bloody business. Haruka growled and watched the screen for the next match as Naruto helped the kid sit down on the ground. It was Ino versus Konoichi. I don't know. The cocky Konoichi was checking her nails, thinking Ino was going to attack head on. The girl was pretty good with taijutsu, but she's not smart. Ino quickly did her clan jutsu and was in the girl's body without the girl knowing until it was too late. Ino made the girl raise her hand to forfeit before leaving the girl's body to get back in her own. Ino grinned as she went upstairs to hug Sakura. Why did you help me? Ken asked Naruto. You deserve a future and a past to reflect on. When you are having bad moments, I may not have a past, but I can't help someone. I can help someone create a good memory to remember and reflect on, Naruto said, as he did another round of medical check, just in case a thought suddenly struck everyone. This kid, he is one successful shinobi. Now, the remaining guineas who managed to go through to the last round are all packing up to get ready to head to Suna. I heard that place is scary. One hack squeaked. Akira looked at his team and Sensei, who all heard the exclamation. Well, isn't that nice? This year's guineas are all timid. They all now currently walking around the village just for a walk and to enjoy the view. The villagers who recognized Naruto glared at him and whispered and taunted him. Hey, Suna kiddo, stay away from that demon brat. He'll kill all of you. He killed my husband, a woman screamed. Hey, demon brat, why don't you kill yourself and save us the trouble? Stop brainwashing people. I bet you brainwashed the Hokage. She was so angry at anyone who spoke bad of you. Just kill yourself. You caused my brother's death. Naruto's facial expression was blank, but his team could see their sensei was in pain. The time as a team led them to be able to read their emotionless sensei a little easier. Tamari, Kankuro, and Gaara watched from the trees. Gaara twitched at the treatment Naruto received. Go fucking kill yourself, another villager added. Hakura Kitsune and Akira Kitsu and Hakura were all cracking their knuckles to get ready their attacks. Gaara, Tamari, and Kakuno jumped from their hiding spot to help the guineas beat up the villagers too. Don't, Naruto whispered as he raised his hood to cover his face. But Sensei, Akira exclaimed. No, Naruto said, before continuing his walk with the rest trailing behind him. They could all tell he was upset and was trying to bottle up those emotions so that no one would be upset. Hey Naruto, come on, tell us how you're feeling. We're here to listen to you, Tamara whispered to the small blonde as she rubbed her hand on his back, hoping it would smooth him. I don't deserve that, Naruto croaked out before disappearing in a yellow flash, causing the few villagers to glaring at him to gasp in complete shock and horror that's the yellow flash's move. How did that demon brat know it? He must have stolen that move. We must report that rebellion to the Hokage. That would be necessary, Gary spoke, in the cold tone making them all freeze. Kazekage-san. They all stuttered their greeting. Thank God you're here. Thank you for chasing away the demon brat. He has brainwashed the kids from the village. Just then, one oblivious woman said in relief, I will not allow you to speak about my shinobi that way. Like that, Gara said in a dangerous tone. What? She asked in confusion and fear upon hearing Gara's tone. Naruto's in the Sana Shinobi, and my best shinobi. If I hear any one of you speak ill of my shinobi, I'll personally terminate you. Terminate any ties with this village, and Konoha will receive no support from Sunai anymore. So if you guys are smart, you'll realize that Naruto is the one that is bonding these two villages together. I should have terminated that bond the minute Naruto left this pathetic village. To come to me all broken. I will not allow that treatment to be to my best friend. You lucky he gave you mercy, Gara said, almost growling before he shined and his heels to leave. Rookie 9 and their sensei stood there shocked at the speech. Naruto was the only thing that had actually linked the two villages together. They drove him away. Oh shit, Tamari exclaimed in horror. What's wrong? Kagero asked horribly. Tamari just ignored him as she ran, screaming out Naruto's name and expanding her sense of try to locate the blonde. They ran after her, confused about why she suddenly cursed and started running. Tamari, what's going on? What's wrong? This village is what's wrong. Tamari screamed as tears welled up in her eyes while she desperately searched for her not blood-related brother. What do you mean? Remember what he told us on the day he came, Tamari screamed at her two brothers. Who thought about it before their eyes bludged in shock? No, Gara whispered. Yes, that's why he always stayed with us and never left. Either one of us, Tamari yelled as she skidded to a halt to glare at the rookie 9. Their sensei was for following them. He's afraid, Kankuro whispered, confusing Naruto's Guinea team. Naruto sensei is afraid of what? We can't tell you guys about it. That would be disrespectful. His wishes. Disrespecting his wishes. Gara said as he wounded up his senses to try to locate Naruto. Damn, he's too good at hiding his truck. Gara was cut off when they all felt a flare of chakra from the Hokage's monument that spiked off. Chakra was Naruto's. And it sent a very clear message to the son Tsuno's Kage in his cage and his siblings. Naruto is very frightened and someone is confronting him. Someone that caused his pain is confronting him right now. To the Hokage monument, Gara ordered, and they all took off at full speed to the monument, leaving the Konoha shinobis in dust before they finally regained their senses enough to start running after Suna shinobis to the monument. Naruto was trying to calm his heart as he sat on the head of the fourth Hokage. Dad, I know about you already. Why? What made you think that I would be held a hero? Naruto whispered. His thoughts were broken when he sensed someone behind him. Too late. Someone has already grabbed his hand and clamped and hand over his mouth. Striking fear from Naruto as memories rushed at him, freezing him in fear. Well, well, well. Look who we have here, a familiar voice said, causing Naruto's eyes to widen in absolute fear. Please, no, please. Kid, stay calm, stay calm. Kamarama screamed at him, but in no avail, as Naruto's heart pumped faster, hammering in his chest painfully. That voice. They were the ones who did that to me. Naruto thought in fear. Calm down. You have to calm down. Your heart isn't in the best condition. Please calm down. Kurama begged. They have recently found out that the unknown substance that was injected into him while in Konoha by some shinobis was a poison that was too late to remove. It has started to take its toll on Naruto. There was in one occasion where they found out the hard way one thing of what it does. Naruto was just training when he suddenly collapsed in agony, and his heart hammered painfully in his chest, causing loss of stress on him, and his heart stopped completely. The son of managed to revive him, but he was in a coma for a month in the intensive care unit. The medics then ran tests on him because no healthy shinobi would suddenly have a heart attack for no reason. Naruto tried, tired. He really tried to calm himself, but he found the fear to be too overwhelming. His chakra even spiked, but Kurama managed to control it so it doesn't alert anyone too far away. You remember me? The man breathed into Naruto's ear as his friends watched with a manic grin when he spoke to Naruto and licked his face, causing Naruto to flinch and his heart to work on overdrive. Relax, kid. Please. Calm down, Naruto, Kurama said as Naruto gasped, having a hard time keeping up with his heart as it pumped faster and faster, to be causing his lungs to be deprived of oxygen. Well, time to die, demon. The guy behind Naruto shifted, and his friends tried to plunge a kunai through Naruto. He immediately cast a genjutsu. It didn't do much, but it did divert the Konoha to his stomach instead. A better chance of surviving that than trying to survive on that would go string into his heart. Naruto's eyes widened. Involuntarily, blood rose up from his throat and escaped his lips, and the man removed his hand in time to avoid the blood getting onto his hands. He released Naruto and watched in glee as the demon brat fell to the ground and blood pooled over him. Quickly, a big gust of wind knocked them all back, and they turned to see, fuming Tamari with her fan wide open, glaring daggers at them. Gar used his hand to trap a few of those shinobis, while Kankuro did the same with his puppets. For the other half of those shinobi, Kazekage-kun, what brings you here? Why are you doing this? Why you injured my shinobi and my best friend, and have the nerves to ask me that question? You isolated bastard. Gara growled and held himself back for killing them all. They all deserve to suffer in jail instead of getting the luxury of being killed, not suffering for the crimes. Tamari ran over to check on Naruto. Hey, Tamari whispered, choking back her cries as she propped the bleeding teen onto her lap and tried to help with the process of healing. Something she learned from Naruto was medical ninjutsu. She wasn't good at it, nor was she bad. Her skills were almost advanced, but it wasn't enough to save Naruto because of the small amount of chakra she has. So Naruto has to heal himself. Naruto was also working with her to try to increase her chakra reserve. It was getting bigger, by the day, but at a really small rate. Tamari, Naruto croaked out as he shakingly reached over to grasp her hand for comfort. They, shh, don't talk. No, they did it. They were the ones who raped me. Tamari grew extremely angry, and everyone turned to look at her when they felt her killing intent. She cracked her knuckles and then laid the almost healed blonde on Gara's lap when she came over to kneel beside her to run a hand through Naruto's hair to comfort him. What's happening? Oh my god. Anbu, arrest them, Tsunade yelled. The Anbu was in the process of taking them away when they felt Tamari's anger. The killing intent was so intense it forced them to turn around to look at her in fear of her getting even angrier at the lack of eye contact. You bloody bastards, she howled in pure rage. You are going to pay for everything you have done to my brother, she hissed. Her anger could put the great QB to shame, but QB was on her side, so the QB was rooting for her, too. Perverse, them all. Tamari whispered to Tsunade as Naruto tried to sit up. Tsunade was getting angry too. She cracked her knuckles in her neck. I know the perfect punishment, Tsunade said, with a dangerous grin to Tamari, who held the same grin. Naruto's attackers gulp. They're so dead. Naruto sat up as Tamari and Tsunade looked at each other with an evil glint in their eyes, as if sending a message across about what they're going to do to those pathetic ninjas that hurt their precious ones. What's wrong? Gaara asked when he saw Naruto frown a little. Tamari and Tsunade stopped, sending the message to look at Naruto. In fact, everyone did. He wants to come out. Even better, Tamari explained, encouraging Naruto to let him out. But Naruto didn't get to finish his sentence as a puff of smoke appeared in front of them. Naruto sighed in defeat and leaned against Gaara. "Oh, my poor baby," Kurama called, and almost everyone stared in shock at the man. His fiery red-orange hair was spiky, and he wore a black kimono with blood red hems. His 9 furry tails whisked around carelessly. Then his attention turned to Naruto's guineas. They are so cute in real life. Oh, especially her. She's beautiful. You'll be a bachelor magnet, or should I say, a magnet for every single man on this entire world. Ha 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 ha. Oh, this. 2 boys will be the hottest bachelor. Kurama laughed, making almost everyone's sweat drops. This is the almighty QB. He's just a mess. Hey, says you, pink Banshee. I heard that Kurama said, turning to glare at Sakura, who splattered to try to come up with an excuse. How did you hear my thoughts, anyways? Sakura pounded and watched as Kurama smirked. Naruto, Kurama called out in a manic voice, making Naruto look up lazily. Show them your magic trick. What? No, Naruto protested. Why not? Show them what a great asset they've lost, especially to those bastards over there, Kurama said wickedly as he jerked his tail towards the council members that gawked at them. This is causing a lot of trouble. You come back in here this instant, Naruto said, sighing. Please, Naruto tried, causing Kurama to go into a thanking pose. Don't you dare try to mockery, Naruto said. Oh, I'm hurt. How dare you hurt my feelings, Kurama purposely mocked, putting a hand on his chest. Almost everyone watched in shock as they witnessed Naruto and the mighty Kyuubi bicker like they were best friends, which they are, just so you know. Get in, Naruto hissed tensely. Where? Kamara reported. My squad's inside joke. I just wanted to include it. Bruh. If you're dirty-minded enough, you would understand. Bruh. Naruto twitched as he noticed his rapist wanting to try something, escaping. Naruto shifted a little to get a little further away. Kurama noticed the movements, too. Do it, Naruto. No, I'm not showing them. Why not? Because they don't deserve to know. Naruto snapped back. It wasn't loud, nor was it soft, but it held a bit of biting edge. Kurama and Naruto got into a staring competition, none willing to blink, nor will either lose. This will last a really long time. Both Naruto and Kurama had learnt it the hard way once. I'm going to gut them, Kurama dibs. Then I'll skin them and boil them alive. And doing that, I'll extract their souls and give it to the Shinigami as an offering. Although I doubt Shinigami will want to accept such pathetic, insolent souls. Then I'll feed them to the animals in the underworld. Kurama growled out his plan, which made everyone, including Naruto, cringe badly. Some fainted from the killing intent he was giving out. That's a good plan, Kurama, Gara complimented. Kurama smirked and nodded his head to accept the compliment. Enough, Uzumaki Naruto. You're under arrest for the release of the QB, Danzo shouted. Gara stood gently nodding the blonde towards his team as he kneeled beside them. You have no right to arrest my shinobi, Gara said in a deep and dangerously calm voice. Let out some killing intent which intensified the killing intent that was already lingering in the air. Most of the council fell to the ground in surprise. He released the QB and Konoha restored it. He did not release the QB. It is still sealed in him. If Naruto had truly released the QB, this pathetic excuse of a village would have been ruined ages ago. You guys have no idea what you have brought onto yourself. Be glad Naruto has mercy on his birthplace. Tamari God, releasing her killing intent too. A new Anbu that was holding onto one of Naruto's attackers fainted. The Konoha 9 took the chance to charge at the closest person with a Q9 he had spent so long trying to obtain. Tamari, everyone froze and shot. A shadow snaked out lightning speed towards the Nin who froze. When his shadow was caught, Shikimari, thank God, Ino gasped in relief. What? It wasn't me. Everyone's eyes traced the shadow from the Nin towards Naruto. What? Everyone shouted in absolute shock. How? Naruto ignored them as he raised his arms to link his fingers together like he's holding a kunai, and he raised his arm higher up to bring the kunai to the guy's throat. Kurama held an arm up to stop everyone from trying to interfere. Have you learned from your mistakes? Naruto asked. What mistakes? The other still captured ninjas exclaimed in anger. We are just finishing what the force started. That caused Kurama to snort or crackle. Then it turns to laughing, until he was rolling on the ground. That's so funny. Oh, Kami. My stomach hurts. Make it stop. Naruto blinked to fight the urge to roll his eyes. I will make Kami-chan come if you don't quiet down. Naruto threatened. That instantly ceased Kurama's laughter as he rolled into a sitting position. You wouldn't dare. I would if you don't stop, Naruto said, his eyes narrowing slightly in a playful manner. Kurama gulped. Naruto knew about the best friends relationship between Kurama and Kami. Although Kami is more of the show lots of affection type. So yeah. Did he just call Kami-sama Kami-chan? 1010 whispered. Yes, he did. A female voice boomed around them all as a dry thunder cracked around the skies. The storm's clouds quickly rolled in. Everyone quivered, looking around to look for the source of that voice, except Naruto. He knows everything. Now, back to business. Do you not realize your mistakes? Kurama growled at Naruto. For Naruto. No. Change the questions. Are you guys still bothering her? Naruto asked, eyeing them dangerously. No, they have not been, Naruto-kun, a small voice said. Rookie 9 glanced behind him in alarm before parting for a small girl to be seen. Naruto's expression relaxed slightly. Oh, thanks, Kame. Are you alright, Hana-chan? Hanabi, Hashashi explained in surprise. The Hyuga princess bowed at her elders and greeted them all. What are you doing here, Hanabi-chan? Hinata asked the 11-year-old gently. To thank Naruto-kun and to put those bastards to hell. Hinata yelled, pointing an accusing finger at the captured ninjas. What do you mean, Hanabi? Hashi asked. Naruto and Hinata both flinched. What did you do to my daughter? Hashi shouted at Naruto. It's not him, it's them. He saved me. He saved me. Hanabi screamed repeatedly to get her point across. What do you mean? Naruto made the guy drop the kunai and let the Anbu capture the guy again before releasing his shadow jutsu. How did he do it? It's a clan blood limit. Naruto has his head bowed and his fingers curling in, forming a fist with his hand. His hand clenched so hard his knuckles are turning white, and his nails drew blood from his palm. Naruto took a shaking breath. It's okay, Hanabi-chan. You can tell them. Are you sure, Naruto-kun? I can do this in private if you don't want to be here. Hinata suggested, but Naruto shook. Naruto, crap! I lost what I was. Hold on. Naruto shook his head desperately. I don't want to be alone. Naruto gasped. I'll stay here, he said, still not raising his head. He ran a hand through his hair, and Hanabi waited for a few quiet seconds before taking a deep breath to start her story.